Hello everyone and welcome to Bantu Heritage. Welcome to another episode from the British Motor Museum as we showcase the British motor industry heritage, well looked after and kept at the British Motor Museum in Gaydon, near Warwickshire in England. We are now in the 1920s in this episode going forward. Thank you for coming and thank you for watching. As you can see in front of me, that's a double-decker bus. So that's how it looked like in the 1900s. If you ride your electric double-decker buses these days in England, this is how it all started. The driver was exposed, no windshield there. This is 1923, London General Omnibus Company. This is how it all was like. You can see there, the driver would step there and then go up in there. Then the driver would sit and steer the bus from there. So this is a, you can read the history there. 54 passengers. This is how it was like. I can imagine when it was cold, how this driver would feel. The double-decker bus, 1923 in London. As you have read from the history, they said it was not comfortable in the upper deck because the tires were solid, so they wouldn't give much comfort on passengers. But this thing carried 54 passengers. Amazing. This is where people would board, both on the lower deck and on the upper deck. That's the staircase going up. This is how they traveled in the 1920s. A glimpse of the inside, because we can't go inside. You can only see from outside, but that's the lower deck. And those going on the upper deck will go up on these stairs. And it says, I'm over 100 years old. Please do not step on me. It's now old. But yeah, this is how they traveled during that time. That's how the bus stop sign would look like. Marvelous. That's the upper deck of the double-decker bus. We are now in 1922 here. Rover 8. This is a 1913 Beast, big machine. This car is called a standard 20 horsepower. Big machine. The view from inside, that will be the driver and passenger view. Passenger compartment here. Fuel tank behind. That's the rear view from the back, ladies and gentlemen. That's how the machine looked. That's how they traveled around 1913. Drop your comments, share, and let's have fun. Another big machine there. That is massive. This is a 1907 Austin. That's the front view of the 1907 Austin, 30 horsepower. You can pause and read for yourself. Massive machine. That's the view of the driver and passenger. This would carry also people on the back seat. We are now going in the 30s, in the 1930s now. Seeing this car, we can see how much the designs have changed and improved. This is a 1932 Morris car. You can read on there. The tires also, they are no longer solid, but they are now inflatable tires. It's now completely closed, unlike those ones which had tint roofs, convertible, but this one now There's much improvement. As you can see now, the cars are starting to take shape and improving for the better. Although there are still spokes on the wheels, but the wheels are a bit smaller and a bit more wider now, things are improving. That's the rear elevation of the car. That's the back view. This is a 1929 car. So as you can see, like the one I've shown you before, it's now closed. That's the front view, windshield, roof, and everything. But as I can see here, this one is coated in leather. Even that one, the roof is coated in leather. This is a standard 9 from 1929. View the car from the back, the spare wheel, tucked nicely in that compartment. Another gem here, convertible roof. This is a 1924 Leyland Trojan. Look, the wheels here on the Trojan are solid, no spokes, but it's all a rim. Solid. The history is here. If I hear the word Trojan, I just think of the Trojan horse. Maybe this was a very powerful car. 1936 MG&B magnet. The dashboards now have increased. $1932. 1933 Riley. I think you can observe now things are improving, things are changing a bit. MGSA here. Long nose. The sign says it all police, meaning in 1937, this is when this car was put on the road. So yes, so police in 1937. This is what you would expect to see a police car like. Very interesting. That's a Vaxo H-type from 1937 as well. Long nose. The technology is improving. Even see the mudguards, the wheels. Things are now evolving for the better. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you very much for subscribing and sharing. And let's grow this channel together. Bye for now. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you.